Hey, we're often told that the Old World and the New World was disconnected before Columbus, but that's just not true. Sure, we're told about scant Viking contact with the Americas, but there was a more important trade route across the Bering Strait connecting Asia with the Americas for hundreds of years, bringing key technologies and ideas from the Old World into the New World. That's all because for the last 4,500 years, the high Arctic, from Siberia to Alaska and Greenland, were all one interconnected world, oftentimes serving as an entrepot between the old and new worlds. And we have quite a bit of physical evidence for this. Look at this East Asian belt buckle, which was found in a 1,000-year-old Alaskan Inuit house, hundreds of years before Columbus landed on the shores of the Americas. Now you might be saying, hey, didn't most indigenous Americans cross from Siberia into Alaska tens of thousands of years via the same Beringian route? Wouldn't trade be active ever since then? Well, it seems like not. It seems like those super ancient migrations were more one way. The initial migrants to the Americas seem to have lost their links with Asia, and people didn't tend to stick around in that high Arctic region, leaving the two continents of Asia and the Americas disconnected. The high Arctic of Alaska, Canada, and Greenland wasn't really settled until rather recently, around 2500 BC. Think the time of the building of the Great Pyramid, when a group called the Paleo-Inuit from Siberia rapidly spread into the North American high Arctic, and crucially maintained their links with Asia, allowing the transmission of trade goods and ideas back and forth between the continents. And surprisingly, some archaeologists propose that the bow and arrow was transmitted to the Americas from Asia via this high Arctic link as late as 600 AD. Like, this is after the fall of Rome. Up until this point, the spear thrower was the ranged weapon of choice in the Americas, and you won't find any depictions of the bow and arrow at ancient sites anywhere in the Americas prior to this point. This technology unleashed a huge wave of transformation on American societies, as this time coincides with the collapse of cities and huge migrations of people all over the North American continent, all showing why this little known connection between the New World and the Old World was so important.